There's a lot of sugar here.
She's more like chocolate.
Hi! So today we're doing a collab with Hyde and Seek and MCFamilyVlogs. It's the No Heat Chex Mix Challenge. So the challenge is they have to make a pumpkin spice Chex Mix using no heat sources whatsoever. And who's going to win the challenge? CoCo? MC Family? Hyde and Seek?
We have the most teams.
All right, well, let's get started.
Right, like, what do you guys think, 10 minutes maybe?
No!
10 minutes?
10 minutes?
Longer!
Alright, is everybody ready? On your mark, get set, begin.
Jennifer likes candy corn. We're putting candy corn.
We're hands on tight. Yeah.
You're not hands on, really? Eat this.
Candy corn! You need candy corn!
What's your secret
Not a lot.
ingredient?
That's probably good.
Whoa, I like that one.
You can always put more.
It's a special ingredient.
Oh yeah, we need that first. Hey! I need the candy. We're going great.
The bag tastes good.
Man, she said the bag tastes good. We're good. We have to.
CoCo, what is your secret ingredient? Oh, caramel. Secret ingredient, extra cereal. You can have extra steak. It's like scary. Oh, you just right.
What? Perfect.
Didn't like coconut.
Oh yeah, no, not into that. No, I don't want it. Do that. No.
Jennifer likes the coconut. Wait,
Open it.
Make sure it's perfect because it's got to taste the best.
That's right. All chefs taste their work.
Does it need more pumpkin spice?
It's okay.
Does it need more cinnamon?
Add any more. Sugar.
I've already tried it. Use much?
Does it need more pumpkin spice?
A little messy.
A little Miss Caution.
You're not afraid to get messy? Does it taste like pumpkin spice? Or does it taste like chocolate?
It tastes more like chocolate.
It has to taste like pumpkin spice. Does it taste like pumpkin spice or does it taste like peanut butter? She's like, dang it. You better add some, it's pumpkin spice. Yeah, the challenge is pumpkin spice. If it tastes like chocolate or peanut butter, that's not pumpkin spice. Did you taste it? Does it taste like pumpkin spice?
A little bit.
You better add some more pumpkin spice.
What's the time on?
1
Okay.
minute and 30 seconds? Yeah, 1 minute and 30 seconds.
She's like, it's pretty good. You think it's the best one?
Oh, we only have 5.
Think you're gonna win? You think you're gonna win? 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
That's presentable enough.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice Chex Mix.
Let's just go one by one.
Wait.
So, I'm gonna use my fingers. First thing,
What's tradition user from?
Probably texture. Now, Muddy Buddies aren't supposed to be sticky to the touch. That's what the powdered sugar's for. And I can see here there's a little bit just clumpage, which isn't that great. Though the cereal itself hasn't been crushed, and so you have good texture there. In terms of flavor, and so here's the funny thing. Where there isn't enough powdered sugar to fully coat everything, there's too much powdered sugar on the individual pieces themselves. I'm getting a lot of sugar. The coconut does help a little bit with the texture, but overall, I'm only tasting sugar. I'm not tasting much of anything else. There's pieces of candy corn, I believe this is, in there, which just tastes like more sugar. Overall, it's not awful, but I wouldn't buy a bag of it at the supermarket. Next up,
Number 2.
we have probably the most colorful out of the group. There appears to be some sort of sprinkle that has been applied. Some M&Ms here. I am getting the same sort of sticky texture, though that might be better in this case because it appears that there has been less syrup used. The cereal itself appears to be intact, and the flavor is much better. Now, there isn't so much sugar that it's overpowering the main tones, and you can actually taste the cereal itself, which adds a undertone so you don't feel like you're just draining sugar out of a bag. The M&Ms, they add to the experience for variety. Gotta say, pretty good. Now, this was a pumpkin spice, correct?
Yeah, pumpkin spice.
Thus far, I haven't really tasted anything that would differ from a regular Muddy Buddy. Okay, so here, the presentation is quite nice. It looks like we've used more sugar than the last one. And we aren't getting, they're not sticky to the touch, which is quite nice. Some of them are actually. Perhaps a bit of more mixing would have been beneficial. But flavor. So a little bit of the overpowering of the powdered sugar again, which might have been offset by maybe doing a bit more cocoa powder or more syrup itself. I don't know what these things are, but I'll eat one. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty good.
I have no idea.
And it's still too sweet though. Doesn't match. It doesn't. I'm only tasting sugar. I'm not tasting any other flavors, which is probably detrimental to a pumpkin spice contest. Here, we've got a lot of lighter display. The cereal, which is strange. I'm not getting a lot of chocolate though. Now I'm getting some chocolate, but not really as much as you'd expect from something like this. I'm still not tasting pumpkin spice, which maybe I don't know what pumpkin spice tastes like.
Cinnamon and nutmeg and other pumpkin-y type spices.
It's not awful. And our last piece, which appears to have the most on, well, maybe except for that one. There's a lot of sugar here. That's the first thing I can tell. I actually can see pumpkin spice has been sprinkled on top here, which might actually be beneficial, but there is just a lot of powdered sugar here. The pieces themselves aren't crushed, which is nice. But oh, that's really sweet. That's the peanut butter I taste.
Hope he's not allergic.
This one has the most sugar out of all of them, but it still doesn't overpower me more than I believe that one did. Nope, no it does. I'll have to rank them now, right? I gotta try some more again.
Just getting eaten.
He's got to decide. He needs to clean his palate.
I know, you got your book there.
He needs to clean his palate. How does he know for sure?
I said I want to know who wins. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna put this one back. When you announce them, start with the fifth and go down the line. Or the third, I don't know. He's making sure. He's making double check.
Yeah, he's just double checking. Yeah.
Shoot. I like this one a lot, but I really like this one too.
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah, focus on
Pumpkin
spice.
spice.
Yeah, focus on that. Which one tastes more pumpkin spicy?
That helps decide it. From last to first, this piece,
Those.
this is Ronnie's.
Oh, fifth place.
I think it would have been much better if you had cut back on the sugar a little bit. The powder, the flavor there wasn't awful, but there was just, it was just like eating a bag of powdered sugar. This one, made by CoCo, wasn't bad. It was a bit sticky, and
Because of the caramel, your secret ingredient.
the caramel there is caramel in here.
Yes, that's the main ingredient.
The pumpkin spice flavor is great, but it is overpowered by the sugar and caramel. It's just too sweet. And while this doesn't taste like, this tastes like this looks. The pumpkin spice in there isn't bad, I gotta say. I just wish there was a little bit less sugar. This guy right here, made by MCVlogs. Is that right? McKenna Vlogs.
It is MC Vlogs.
Okay, so I read it right.
MCFamilyVlogs, that's all I wrote was MC Vlogs, sorry.
It's very safe. It's unassuming, but there's just not enough binding agent there to really. It's just like eating sugar or cereal covered in sugar.
What was your binding agent? The coconut oil. Theirs is allergy free.
This is allergy free?
Yeah. We should probably have said that.
That ain't bad. Ain't the best one here though.
Yeah.
Sorry, McKenna.
This one made by Team Jasper.
Yeah.
Gotta say,
You won.
I am partial to the coconut. I like it a lot. It tastes good. It's not sticky. The sugar doesn't overpower everything.
Way to go,
I'm
Jasper.
I'm not tasting any pumpkin spice though. But right here, fins?
Yes.
No, it was mostly me though.
It is an
What?
allergy.
Okay.
What?
It was mostly me.
It was both of you though. It was both of you.
See, now you're taking back what you said to me earlier.
I'm not taking back anything I said earlier. The cereal itself probably could have survived better.
He uses hands.
Flavor's the most important, right?
The flavor,
You can really taste it.
you can taste the pumpkin spice.
I know you can. Because I keep eating it.
How do you know?
Because I keep eating
Well,
mine.
congratulations to the winners.
Woo!
Woo! Thanks for playing, everybody.
Good job.
We didn't win, but we had fun.
I'd eat them.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Good.